Well, good evening. This is Kent. I'm camping. I'm camping at Jay Cook, Minnesota State Park, and it's just 10 miles from Duluth. And I'm loving it. I was really a little bit hesitant about camping, with snow on the ground, a little bit of frost in the ground, but it all just kind of pieced right together and worked out just really well. So I'm really happy. I'm just finally right now kind of relaxing and I'm settled. It's hard to pack everything into totes and do it exactly the same way. It doesn't work. I wish it would, so then I'd know where things are. So half the deal is when you get to a camp is finding everything you need, and but it's not that bad. And I think it's getting better. It's not so bad anymore, but I haven't spent more than 15 minutes looking for one thing. Mm. I'm just having a beer. I hope you can join me. But I got one more. I'll show you around the tent. It's I'm on candlelight right now. My tent light, the batteries might be a little bit low. I should recharge them or just replace them. I'm not sure if I got enough, but I thought I'll do it tomorrow. So I've got some candles sitting out, and they're doing a pretty good job. I got my GoPro light here too. I'll give you a good tour, but I can't have that on when it's shining at me because it's too bright. It's too bright on the low setting. So, but right now it is 22 degrees outside and it's 62 in, and it's took a little while to heat up in here, but it's going to be just fine. So, yeah, I'll show you around. I got a little stuffed bear with me, and he's kind of like a biker guy, but he's a pal I brought along. And I'll get this light mod going here to show you the rest. So I got totes all over. If you haven't noticed, I got new totes. Let me get this laptop off me. These are new and they work better than my old ones. They were a bifold door and they were hard to get open. This one, you got a latch and it's open. The other side might be a little bit of a fight. Got a little mini wastebasket. I had a little leakage of coffee I gotta wipe up, but clothing, boots, there's my heater working like a champ. I got a nice pair of moccasins, and I actually wore those coming down. I put them on in my car. They work really well, and my feet like that. So this is another one of my new totes. It's an underbed storage tote, but so it's real easy to pull out, and I got a lot of storage in here. I don't know. Light. That's a map. My mouse that broke, I dropped it. So I got some boot warmers, hand warmers they're called, but they're function as boot warmers for me. And then I got my my GoPro stuff here. That's not on wheels, but it slides pretty nice. And here's my latest big purchase for camping stuff. I bought a goose down blanket. It doesn't zip up or anything. It just functions as a blanket, so you can tuck it in on the sides. And this is kind of a place to put your feet, keep them warm. I'm looking forward to using it. I brought this in case I could fashion it to stay on top, but I was thinking I even had a fasten point up in the front. I might try it tonight. Give it a little bit more warmth, but I might not need it, so why do it? Yeah. I'm very comfortable. I'll take you outside and turn the light on a little brighter. I've got no mice. No mouse is invading yet, but I'm ready for them down there. Mice at this time of the year, they're looking for warmth. They'll crawl up in your engine or whatever. So I'm sure they would invite themselves in if they had an opportunity. So I got this tarp down, but it's pretty slippery on top of the snow. And let me get this light turned up. There's the full brightness. But let's see if it was 30 amps. I said 30 amps earlier. I've already put on 16 kilowatt hours, and 240 volts, 6.5 kilowatts, 27 amps I'm drawing. I downrated in my car what it pulls. It could pull 40, but sometimes this infrastructure in campgrounds it's not really, well, it looks like they changed it out. This is the old and this is the new, so, but who knows what kind of shape the wires are in. So I downgraded it. All of my car will be full in the morning. I'll have a full battery. In fact, I need to remember I gotta cut that down to, I think I'll put on 80%. There's a big tree. Kind of a story on that. See that strap up there? That's required. In fact, they would like it to be a 3-inch strap, but I was going to borrow one, and they don't have them for borrow. They got them for buying, but they said go ahead and use a 1-inch, and I told them I'll pick up a 3-inch. And she said go bigger. It's getting more stringent all the time. Here's my campsite. Yeah. I might adjust this overhang. I can move it, that way another 1.5 feet, 2 feet. And car's charging. Might as well show you this. Just a lot of miscellaneous. There's many bags. I'm gonna throw all the bags in one bag, and these can go in the trunk here. And then this is kind of my kitchen and the fridge. I can't get it to do 110 while it's charging. You can't do utility mode. So I think I'm just going to let it sit. It's not going to get too warm in there. This stuff will just thaw, the frozen stuff, and that's fine. So, yeah. I'm happy. Sit down nice and tight. I got a little, like a deer hunter's urinal there. If I don't feel like going out in the morning or in the evening, in the middle of the night, I'll just use that. Empty it in the morning. So, whoa, I keep forgetting how to shut that off. You gotta press it and hold it. Come on, there we go. So, tomorrow, let me set you down. I gotta get rearranged here. Tomorrow I've got an appointment to bring my Kia in. They kind of called it in. I wonder about things. Last week I got a warning. Well, it starts earlier. It was like back in October. This gal called and said, do you want us to fix your vehicle to load? I've had it in on that, and it's still not working 100%. But I didn't even pick up or call her back. But I thought, yeah, I'd need to, but I don't want to even talk about it right now. I didn't have time or whatever. Maybe that was a mistake. But all of a sudden I start getting a message on my dash, you got electrical problems with your car, you should bring it in. And I read it, and it kind of like said, at your convenience, get it in, find out if there's something wrong. But so I kind of waited, but then I called them, and they said I got a problem with it going from miles to kilometers, and yeah, it does do that. So apparently there's a software fix for it. My biggest problem is remote heating, turning the climate on with my cell phone. Then it goes into kilometers. I mean, not. Yeah, I think it does. So, if I set it at 72 degrees Fahrenheit, that's pretty high in kilometers. That's it's just on the way to boiling. But so, anyways, get that fixed, and I've got a few other issues that I don't know. I'm learning